Alright, let's see. Let's start this. Hello YouTube, this is Echo, and me and Sky are doing a race of sorts. She is playing Pokemon Ruby, and I am playing Pokemon Sapphire, and throughout the course of the LP, we'll be looking at different, well, we're setting up checkpoints, pretty much, and seeing who's farthest along in certain categories, like party level, gym badges, Pokedex completion, things like that. It's pretty basic. So, this is a nice thing to start out with, and I of course am playing Sapphire because my favorite color is blue, and the game of the two that I grew up with was Sapphire. And yeah. So let's start this. Basic intro for Pokemon, but I'll read it for you anyway, because we're reading all NPC things and not skipping any text. So, hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Birch, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. This is what we call a Pokemon. Psh. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon, at times as friendly playmates, and at times as cooperative workmates. And sometimes we band together and battle others like us. Rawr. But despite our closeness, we don't know everything about Pokemon. In fact, there are many, many secrets surrounding Pokemon. To unravel Pokemon mysteries, I've been undertaking research. That's what I do. And you are? Are you a boy or girl? Well, I am a boy. And as I already introduced myself, everyone knows now that my name is Echo, and that is what I am naming my character. The Great Adventures of Echo. Yes. Okay. You're Echo who's moving to my hometown of Littleroot. I get it now. It's all clear to me now. Alright, are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. Take courage and leap into the world of Pokemon, where dreams, adventure, and friendships await. Well, I'll be expecting you later. Come see me in my Pokemon lab. Pew. It is very dark. Okay. So here I am, riding the back of a moving van, and it's probably holding these boxes so they didn't fall over. That's my interpretation of it anyway. Mom, Echo, we're here, honey. Oh god. It must be tiring riding with our things in the moving truck. Well, this is Littleroot Town. How do you like it? This is our new home. I just got here. I don't have an opinion of this place yet. It has a quaint feel, but it seems to be an easy place to live, don't you think? And you get your own room, Echo. Let's go inside. My greatest dream, my own room. See, Echo, isn't it nice in here too? The movers Pokemon do all the work of moving us in and cleaning up after. This is so convenient. Echo, your room is upstairs. Go check it out, dear. Dad bought you a new clock to mark our move here. Don't forget to set it. I'm gonna leave the house. Oh. Well, Echo, aren't you interested in seeing your very own room? I am. Still, it always concerned me what that Machoke was doing to that television. And this guy, running around with his boxes. Wah. That's what they sound like. So here's my room. My lovely pink mat and pink clock, even though if I go into it, it's blue. It's funny. I always found that weird that they just reuse a sprite, but I guess if they have limitations, you know, it's to be expected. I should have gone the other way. It would have been faster, because it is like 8 o'clock. Yes. I had to remember my manual clock. Well, my analog clock for a minute. Mom says, Echo, how do you like your new room? It's lovely, even though I've only touched the clock. Good. Everything's put away neatly. They finished moving everything in downstairs, too. I said that funny. I apologize. Pokemon movers are so convenient. That is the second time she has said so convenient. Oh, you should make sure that everything's all there on your desk. Alright, now that she's gone, I'll actually look around my room. Bed. I actually loved in this game that you could get in the bed. I kind of wish you could do like a save in the bed. Like, I know you can do a save, but I mean, that you didn't have the option to heal and save in your bed. So my TV says Mom might like this program and lots of dots, and then better get going. Apparently I got sucked into watching it. It's a Nintendo GameCube, a Game Boy Advance is connected to serve as the controller. And here we get a little preview of the region we'll be exploring, looking at. You see the closest town is Oldale Town, and to the left of that is Petalburg City, and to the north of that it looks like there's water and we can't go that way, so we'll most likely be going this way, but I'm not going to worry about that yet, because we're not even we barely even looked around anywhere. We haven't gone outside yet. So I go open the notebook. Adventure rule number 1, open the menu with start. Awesome. Adventure rule number 2, record your progress with save. The remaining pages are blank. Aww. That's about how I normally take notes. 1 or 2 things and it's empty. The rest is empty. Echo booted up the PC. What would you like to do? There is always a potion in here, which not everyone I've seen play the game takes advantage of, but yeah. Well, the mailbox is empty. We have no decorations, so time to leave. So that was my room. I will probably not be back here for a very long time. Oh, Echo, Echo! Echo, Echo. Quick, come quickly. Look, it's Petalburg Gym. Maybe Dad will be on. Maybe. Let's see. We brought you this report from in front of Petalburg Gym. It's over. Oh, I just realized that is what she says. I think Dad was on, but we missed him. Too bad. Oh yes, one of Dad's friends lives in town. Professor Birch is his name. He lives right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. I will definitely go over and introduce myself. I don't know what she says if you talk to her again. See you, honey. Okay, she just kind of rushes me out the door. Alright, so, this is Little Root Town. As we all gathered, this is my house. It even has my name on it. Next door we have Professor Birch's house. Down there's some people, but we'll talk to them in a minute, because I want to go in Professor Birch's house. Go visit our neighbor. Oh, hello, and you are? Long pause. Oh, you're Echo, our new next-door neighbor. Hi! We have a daughter about the same age as you. Coincidence. Our daughter was excited about making a new friend. Awesome. Our daughter is upstairs, I think. There's not much else. There's not many other places she could be right now, like, considering Little Root's rather small. Mom might like this program. Better get going. Yeah, that's pretty much all the TVs in this town say, I think. Though in all fairness, if she wasn't there, she could be most anywhere, considering that she goes and does research for her father, but we'll find out in a moment, as I'm spoiling things now. Pokemon fully restored, items ready, and Who are you? Yeah, who are you? Sorry, I skipped some of it. On pause. Oh, you're Echo, so your move was today. I'm May. Glad to see you. You don't fool me, I know your Sky. I have this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. I heard about you, Echo, from my dad, Professor Birch. I was hoping that you would be nice, Echo, and that we could be friends. Oh, this is silly, isn't it? I've just met you, Echo. Hehehehe. Oh no, I forgot. I was supposed to go help Dad catch some wild Pokemon. Echo, I'll catch you later. So she leaves me alone in her room. A person that she just barely met. So I can check her computer, and it says there's an email from Pokemon Trainer School. On pause. Well, actually short pause. Pokemon may learn up to 4 moves. The trainer's expertise is tested on the movesets chosen for Pokemon. Short pause. We're basically just giving you some basic information. Echo flipped open the notebook, and that is the same as before, so I'm not going to read that again. Same maps, same controller, GameCube, pretty much same TV, and her clock is pink. It's the only difference. Also, I can also get in her bed. talk to her mom again. Where has my husband gone, just when Echo is visiting too? That man can never sit still for long. He might be at his lab. Well, that sounds like a good, place to look for him. And while we're at it, we can explore the rest of the town. So, behind the house, we just have that kid who said something different earlier, and now I should have explored earlier. I don't remember what he said. Professor Birch's Pokemon lab is there. Professor Birch spends days in his lab studying, and then he'll suddenly go out in the wild to do more research. When does Professor Birch spend time at home? I don't know, boy. I don't know. Let's talk to this guy. Use a PC, you can store items and Pokemon. The power of science is staggering! Just like your weight. I'm sorry, that was rude. Little Root Town. A town that can be shaded in hue. That's normal. Each town has a little thing a little sign. I think he said something about you can't go outside because there's wild Pokemon in the tall grass and it's dangerous. Normal you can't leave town yet things. So this is Professor Birch's lab. Professor Birch. The professor's away on fieldwork. Ergo, he isn't here. Oh, let me explain what fieldwork is. It's to study things in the natural environment, like fields and mountains, instead of a laboratory. Professor isn't one for doing desk work. He's the type of person who would rather go outside and experience things than read about them here. Sounds like a good way to go. But as you can see, this place is, well, it's not really empty, but the professor definitely is not here. PC used for research, better not mess with it. Okay. Book that's too hard to read. I now question my intelligence. I might just have a lot of difficult words, technical terms. What is this thing? I want to know what this thing is. It's a serious-looking machine. The professor must use this for research. That was descriptive. Oh, I bumped into him. What about these? Cram with books on Pokemon. That's about it. So he wasn't there. And considering we have now been every other place in the game, what's up here? I can hear someone shouting down the road here. What should I do? What should we do? Someone has to go help. I guess that'll be me. Arg! Help me! Oh, he looks in danger. Hello, you over there. Please, help! In my bag, there's a Pokeball! I'm assuming he means this bag. And for this, I'm going to pick the Mudfish Pokemon. There are two other options, but I like water types, and Mudkip's one of my favorites, so Wild Poochyena appeared. Go, Mudkip! It's a male Mudkip, which makes me happy. I normally like my Mudkips male, not that I'm gender biased or anything, but I just have a preference. I always like male starters, I'm not sure why. But that's a pretty easy fight, not that difficult. Professor Birch. Whew! I was in the tall grass studying wild Pokemon when I was jumped. You saved me, thanks a lot. Oh? Hi, you're Echo. This is not the place to chat, so come by my Pokemon lab later, okay? And apparently later meant now. Professor Birch, so, Echo, I've heard so much about you from your father. I've heard that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. By the way, but the way you battled earlier, you pulled it off with a Blomp. A Blomp? Whatever. I've never heard that word before. I guess you have your father's blood in your veins after all. Oh yes, as thanks for rescuing me, I'd like you to have the Pokemon you used earlier. I could receive the Mudkip. Mudkip attained. Professor Birch, while you're at it, why not give a nickname to the Mudkip? Yes. I will name him Kippers, for that is my Mudkip's name. And in doing that, you can work at Pokemon, gain experience. I think you'll make it a darn good trainer. My kid May is out on Route 3 studying Pokemon. It might not be a bad idea for you to go see May. I am running low on time. I'm going to cut the video here and be right back. So, bye everyone.